Good morning, guys. It's now 9:15 local time. I had to stop here yesterday. I wasn't feeling well. I had a case of diarrhea, let's just say. So again, in trucking, these definitely keep them with you. A lifesaver, literal. Hold on, the alarm's going off here. Right, parked here. Lovely little spot here. Vehicle checks have been done. Just going to show you around before I shoot off again in a second. So just check the fridge, check all the ABS loops, make sure all that's sorted. Check underneath, make sure that's not been pulled overnight. Diesel cans are all there. So main vehicle checks have been done, and this is the view here. This Repsol. It was absolutely full yesterday. So, up in the mountains, the worst places we could be stopping. It's a shame. Some people have left litter everywhere. But the seal's all sorted. All good. Lock's still on. So, yeah, it's a lovely view up in the mountains there. But yeah, the litter, it's a pain. I was going to go for a walk up there, but fought against it. Now you can see from where I'm out to park there yesterday on the edge. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get going in a sec. Just push this down so the driver can't see me next to me. But I'm going to, instead of trying to come out here and potentially struggle to see out this mirror, can you see in this junction here? I'm going to go around. Where that little van is coming from there. Turn right, do a U-in, come back, and then I can kick the cab round. Can you see the wagon coming up on the top mirror? So you can see there. I can probably still see it, but I'll just show you sometimes. The easiest way to do it. So make your life easier. So I'm just gonna do a quick U-in here, and then when I come here, you'll see what I mean.
Then turn right.
There you go. I've got an easier view, like so. Even I could see him coming. Make your life as easy as possible.
Right towards AP1, then take the slip road to AP1.
Now, he was having a wee there. I didn't want to film him. Probably couldn't make it to the toilet, so I won't say too much. I've been there sometimes before. You die and you can't make it in time. So I'm on the way towards Irunia. I couldn't make it yesterday. Thank you, Mr. Scania there. I let him get past. There you go. He is give us a thank you. Now there's a bit more road works. So we're going to slow it down. I said I wasn't too well yesterday. I don't know whether it's just a bit of a heat and the fridge wasn't working, or whether something I'd eaten. But
there's a lane closure ahead.
At least, right, little car, don't be stupid. I had one yesterday when I was screaming down the microphone going down the mountains. As you saw how dangerous the roads were, and this one car literally, he did that right in front of me, in between another truck. How I managed to get it stopped, honestly, I couldn't even tell you. Only just. But honestly, some car drivers, they play with their lives, and then they wonder when things go wrong for them, and then people automatically think, oh, it's a truck driver's fault. Well, sadly, no. Sometimes it is, don't get me wrong. But you see how heavy and the problems I've been having with this truck here. And touch wood, I don't want to curse myself, it's been okay. I had the odd ESP faults yesterday, but the OPC degraded message for the gearbox luckily hasn't reared its ugly head yet. 91 minutes left of driving time as we speak right now. That's for the week. And if you watch the videos, you know that the week ends on midnight this coming Sunday, and today is Friday the 11th. Some may say Friday the 13th, with the amount of nightmares I've had with this little donkey. Well, I feel a bit better, thank God. I was just trying to have a quick peek of a video I uploaded yesterday. Sometimes when you do the edits, when you're tired, you know, they don't work out quite as well, but as I said, I'll try to get the edits, try to get the videos up as quickly as possible for you, so you can see, you know, on the day, so to speak. But I think in the next coming few weeks, I'm going to try to do one long video once a week. It's just because of this time here, we've had the amount of issues of this truck. I just thought I had to catalogue and just to show you what I was going through, the emotions, the stresses, the pains, and the illnesses that sometimes may happen. Oh, here we go, spoke too soon, OPC degraded. Yeah, I spoke a little too soon. Lord, right, please don't lose power in this tunnel, because this is not, definitely not what I need. Right. See, I'm sure you know when you say your phones listen to you when you talk, artificial intelligence and all that, the little donkey has been listening to me. Right, and I definitely do not need to be losing power here going down these hills. I need to go down into gear. Right, okay, at least it's dropped down into 10th, because what has happened in the past with the other one that broke down, it was locked in gear. It wouldn't select a gear. It would either stay into neutral or it would not go into gear. So I'm glad it's dropped down into 10th for now, to allow me to navigate these viaducts and these drops. Because if you imagine, if I was to get locked into a gear and I couldn't get it down into 10th to trying to get some retardation going, and it just starts to run away with me, and I'm stood on the brakes, and if you imagine I'm trying to get this stopped, brakes alone, it's not even worth thinking about. So again, with the speed cameras here, I'm trying to keep my speed low, because I'm again thinking worst case scenario, risk mitigation again. Worst case scenario, it just won't drop back into gear and it's run away with me. So trying to keep the speed reasonably low for now, which ain't a hard thing to do. If I'm going to go uphill with this thing, struggle as I seen yesterday if you watch the video. Now obviously I can't keep it too slow, because there will be trucks and cars flying up. So I've just got to play it safe, try and make it across to kilometre 8. That's where the diesel that we can use with our diesel cards. So I'm currently on kilometre 54. 54 minus 8, 46 kilometres. 48 is 30 miles, so call it 29 more miles to go.
GPS signal lost.
fell asleep. I was at poorly yesterday, I forgot to charge it. Because if I do have an emergency, if I lose, let's just say for example, I lose all the electrical power and I can't charge my phone. Now what I normally keep with me, which I haven't brought this time, is a portable power bank. I keep that for the motorbike, and that I normally keep that with me as well. Right, now I'm still doing 65 kilometers an hour. Keep an eye behind me in case we've got any fast charging trucks up the hills. Right, lock it down to 9th because 10th I'm struggling here. Not ready for 10th yet, because you can, again, if you listen to your engine, I just try to shift up to take a bit of a strain off the engine and gearbox there, but it's just had the opposite effect. It just wasn't fast enough to try to shift up, so I've got to leave it into 9th. Now me and the other fella in front, he's a bit heavy as well, but we're not that slow. Now you can see the sea through the little gap there.
Continue on AP8 for 42 kilometers.
Oh, and I've got an eyelash gone in my eye. Right, really, my son, you should be putting on your hazards now here, because you're slow. Alright, well, 60, okay, it's not that bad. Right, come on, red car, I need to pull out after you. Right, hurry up. Oh, God's sake. Well, I'll tell you what, yes, I was about to do the overtake. I saw the services sign, so I'm going to have to pull in here, try and do this hard resets. Hopefully it doesn't mean I have to go uphill. This one is perfect, that'll do me. This is right where I need it to be, not off the motorway. I hope it's this one and I'm not looking at the other one on the other side of the road, but nah, I can see it. So again, this was the safest place for me to have pulled in to do the hard reset here. And then this one, see, this is taking me to the other side, so let me get through. There we go, there's a truck park, thank God for that. I was going to say, what kind of service is this? Now here, be careful, because they're getting on from the little town there, and I've got a spot right on the edge. And look at this car, come on. Signore Italiano.
Gire alla izquierda, luego gire a
Right, don't be silly. Drive straight on. Right,
Gire a la derecha. Luego, incorpórese a la autopista.
I'm gonna get in here. I'm just hoping I can actually be able to get out of here afterwards. Because sometimes these, like I said, these little tankers are shorter than the units here. And I've got to be wary of my tail swing catching him on the way out. So let's put it on brake again. This is not ideal because it's going to drag my day. Right, we've filled up here now. Time to get back on the road again. It's just very, very busy at that diesel station then. I ain't got really much time to be messing about to go to Iruña today, so I'd rather just need to stay on the road for now. Right, I need to move across left again. Right, we need to slow down for the peage again. Peaje. Now here, please don't lose power. Don't lose the brakes. Because it's going to be impending death otherwise. And that's not even no jokes. Imagine if you lose your brakes here and you grind to a halt at these peages. Now car, don't you dare go in the bloody trucks bit now. Piss off. Stay out of this. Look at the queue now. There's all the people from France getting in, so we're gonna have to say soon adios España. Not quite, not quite. Still about, say, 7 kilometers. See, 8. We've got there the mile markers, so kilometer 8. Sorry, kilometer 7 there that was. So 7 more kilometers till we exit. We say we bid farewell to España. Right, it's running away from here. Full retarder on. Let's get on the brakes. Let off the brakes. On and off again. Just modulate on and off. So literally like a human ABS. So ABS does is puts on, off, on, off. So before the days of ABS, this is what you got to do. Just put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. And you can feel it, whether it's, you can feel it, sometimes you can smell your brakes. You can smell your clutch if you put overloaded your clutch. So again, you drive by feel. Sometimes I can feel my trailer stepping out when I'm driving behind you. You can feel it. You can hear it if you're skidding. And you can smell your clutch and your brakes. And if you start to smell clutch and brakes, you're still going down a mountain. You could be in a world of hurt, and if it's a hot day, it could set you up for a real messed up day, let's just say it that way. Well, the fridge is full. The fridge is literally just just above 3/4 full, so it's fine. It's on stop start anyway. too much speed because we need to get back up this hill again, so no point trying to shave it all off just then to try struggle back up this hill. Well guys, if you ever get the chance to go on the N121A, give it a go one day. It's a nice little road, up and down through the mountains. And if you're heading towards Zaragoza that way, okay, La France in 1 kilometer. Yeah, if you go through N121A up and down through the mountains, drops you down towards Tudela, and you catch the A68, then you go across towards Zaragoza through the centre of Spain that way. Right, let's slow it down a bit here. We're going to have to say bonjour to France very soon. And you come off here, this junction here, you go towards Iruña and Club Showgirls, happy days, and a hotel next door. And here we are, Biriatou, and we are on the A63. So here we are in France, and you can see, look, the Guardia Civils there, Policia. Technically in France, and you got the Guardia Civil there, and then that's where the guys got stopped the other day. So they might have got done speeding going down the hills. It was Tour de Frigo that overtook us in Bordeaux. Now, La Police. Is that an English car that stopped? Up there? Or is it one of the French ones with a yellow, some of the older ones that have a yellow matriculation, a number plate. Beep. No, it looks like an English car. Merci beaucoup. Okay, bonjour La France. Oh no, it could be Dutch or Luxembourg. Dutch it is. So be careful here with your kids. Yeah, Netherlands. Right, let's get up the hill. It's now 11:19 local. Bonjour La France. We are on the way now. You, senor, you should be having your hazards on until you get up to speed. Right, I've got my windscreen washer low. Right, Mr. White Van, you're gonna have to shift, mate. You've got plenty of opportunity, I've indicated there. Is that the guy that was filling up next to me before from Lithuania? No, is this guy, is he Slovakia? Is it SK? Oh my god, this is going to be slow. Right, hazards on here. Slow, slow, slow climb uphill. See, hazards up further ahead as well. So he's finally decided now to put them on when he see me put them. Can we get up to 9th? Not quite. No, I'm gonna have to drop off, just moving behind him here. Right, 1 second, let's just drop him behind. Let this guy get past in case if he needs to, just if in case here. In case he's just slightly quicker. Well, we tried the overtake, but now it's getting steeper, so look at the speed difference now. Now, can you imagine if you had no hazards on and you were smashing to the back of you? getting up again a bit. Right. See again, correct use of hazards. I was hoping to have made it here last night to Air de Bidart, but sadly I had a case of diarrhea, so no, we couldn't make it there. I've been on the road for an hour and 13 from where I started last night. Not last night, so when I stopped last night and I started this morning. You know what, I'm going to pull in here. I can feel my stomach going again. Air de l'Océan Est, 400 mètres, 300 mètres. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull in here. To show you the beautiful services. So sadly, yeah, my stomach isn't playing ball. You can see there, parking camion à droite. So this is a nice, quaint little services, and I used to love parking here. You can see how big it is. I used to love just walking, doing the laps. Beautiful services, this one. So here you could definitely get the laps in. And I'm going to plonk myself right here, and there's a toilet which is perfect, and there's a nice 500 S's. And you see, look how much room there is, and all these are completely free. And here, you don't want to be parking all the way at the front here. Right. Just get yourself back, because if you've seen the ditch, if you pull too far forward, someone might not be able to get out. They could end up in a ditch. So just think about your parking, because if you've got your tail swing and someone pulls all the way forward here, I might not be able to get out myself. So can you see there? Let's have a little walk, see how massive this place is. It's absolutely huge. And if you ever take a 45-hour break here, you can go and get some laps in. This is why I love these places. Now we're probably doing some work on the toilet here, so we've got this porta cabin outside. Let's have a look. Nice picnic benches. So you can see it's absolutely gorgeous. Utterly gorgeous. And I'm going to go inside first. Now I've just been outside. These are just toilets for the workers, these. They were doing some reparations, I guess. But yeah, we've got nice clean toilets and showers inside there as well. So it's a lovely place. It's huge, absolutely huge. Can definitely get the laps in. I'm gonna go and get my food and probably sit outside, stretch the legs, have a little picnic. I'm hoping this fella here, as I mentioned just before, doesn't park all the way to the front so I can get out. He's got a bit of common sense, which sometimes not everybody has. I'm hoping he's getting it lined up, and then you need to reverse it back. Let's wait for him to reverse back. Is he going to reverse back? Or is he just going to pull straight through? Right, come on, reverse it back, please. There you go. Let's wait for him to reverse it back. It looks like someone's probably slashed his curtains there. Keep coming back. Keep coming back, fella. Now, what an absolute imbecile. Now look how far fucking back he's parked here. I've got some hotels for him to get out after, honestly. Fucking him. I'm just going to adjust the head mount quickly before we go. Right, I've had 37 minutes here and I had 15 before 52. So let's get out of here. Air conditioning on. Now you're going to see, if I had not told this guy to move back slightly here, my tail swing on the trailer, I may not have got out of here. So now as you can see the ditch, now I've got to watch. I'm okay on this side. Now this fella here that's parked next to me on the other side, look at this. Now let's try and make sure I don't end up in this ditch, but we've cleared it. There we go. So that's why you don't park all the way to the front. If you'd pushed any further up front there than the other guy, I wouldn't have got out. And some of you guys might be saying, oh, flip-flop this or whatever, because it's on a Romanian truck. As I've said to you before, you know, I'm not into all them kind of derogatory terms. It's still a fellow trucker. It doesn't matter what country he's from. You know, who knows, he might just be a new driver that's been flung in the truck to drive overseas for him to make any kind of money. So, you know, for me, you know, that kind of term, flip-flop, you know, they're still a trucker, so I'm not gonna use that term. The only flip-flops, you can use flip-flops, are these rascals, let's just put it mildly, crossing the channel in a dinghy from Afghanistan, Sudan, Somalia, wherever else they're coming from. Now they're the ones you can use the term flip-flops. They're the ones that are getting in illegally. Pakistan, Afghanistan, wherever they're coming from, illegally. So they're the ones you can use that term flip-flops. But the guys that are doing a job like us legally, when they are in the UK, you know, they're another fellow driver. Because don't forget, now I'm in Europe, and whoever does European work, when you get into Europe, you'll be the equivalent of our flip-flops in their country. So bear that in mind. It works both ways. So, you know, it's just a learning lesson for him as well. So at least you know for next time, if it's in a tight space, had he parked all the way up front there, if I couldn't have got out, I would have to made him reverse it back, and potentially that could have restarted his brake all over again. I would have interrupted his 45-minute break. It could have been 35 minutes into his break, and he would have had to move back, and let's just say his tachograph was to reset. So essentially he's got to restart his 45-minute break all over again, or if he had to take his working time by the time he'd parked up at, then there's me having to sit for 10-15 minutes until he's finished his break, so he doesn't get an infringement because I've done my break. So I'm going to have to potentially sit 10, 15, 20 minutes or however long until he's finished his break so I can get out. If that makes sense to you guys, after I did the working time the other day. So when you park in Europe or even in the UK, make sure you park properly. Don't just bang it in willy-nilly, chuck it at an angle either way, because you've got to think of the other guy to get in. Don't pull all the way forward so our tails swing, we can't get out. Make sure you get out and look and park properly. And if you've parked properly and you still can't get out, then the other driver shouldn't be on the road. Simple.